Hi everyone! Now that Kallia has been released, it's time for another character guide. Unlocking Kallia's classes gives you bonus attack and back attack damage. 2 achievement missions were also added that give very nice rewards. Kallia is a melee character with amazing DPS, great mobility, and tons of abilities for dealing with single targets and large mobs. She's a bit clunky at first, but the payoff is so worth it. You quickly unlock an expanded combo that gets better and better as you level up. Later on, you also get Body Attack, a strong single punch that is useful for instantly killing weaker enemies or opening combos with a nice flame DOT. The Overheat Gauge is Kallia's main mechanic, and it is consumed to use Booster and to activate Overheat Explosion. Booster is very dynamic, and you unlock a bunch of ways to activate it, including after a jump attack or dash attack. It's great for quick traversal and evading enemy attacks with its iframes. Overheat Explosion gives Kallia a nice short stat boost that works very well with her fast combo. Also, you have a few iframes when Overheat Explosion is activated, so try to time it correctly to evade. Kallia has a nice variety of skills, but for the sake of time, I'll focus on the skills I like to use, but please comment if there's a skill I don't use that you would recommend using. Also, you can check out my Kallia long play video to see the skills I used at each stage of gameplay. For 1 MP, I usually use Consecutive Smash Type 2. This skill has a long duration, you can slightly control Kallia, and you can spam Z to increase the number of punches and the damage of the final hit. Sometimes I'll bring Flame Fist Type 2 since it is a strong one-hit skill with a nice delay similar to Mari and Rufus. Mass Explosion Type 2 is a great 2 MP skill when used with Overheat Explosion. The defense debuff works amazingly with the attack buff and super armor buff from Overheat Explosion, and it is also nice to use when surrounded by a large mob. When constant repositioning is necessary, Blasting Sprint Type 2 is the best skill to have. You can quickly close gaps, zoom around enemies, and the Flame AoE does nice damage on mobs and larger enemies. One of my new favorite skills in the game is Meteor Strike Type 2. This ability does massive damage to all enemies on the map and is an amazing skill for clearing rooms. I always equip this when farming a dungeon. Ultimate Smite Type 1 is another 3 MP skill I bring most of the time. It is a powerful one-hit skill with a massive hitbox that can annihilate groups and bosses. Just watch out for fast-moving enemies that can dodge this skill. When dealing with larger bosses, I will switch Meteor Strike for Extreme Blast Type 2 since the final explosions can hit multiple times, dealing even more damage. This skill also staggers smaller mobs, including some bosses, and has great vertical reach, so it is great for clearing mobs. Finally, we have Volcanic Eruption. I always bring this skill because the DOT is incredible, and the heat from the skill damages all enemies on the map. And that's it! Thank you so much for watching, and please make sure to comment any additional tips you have for playing Kallia. And you can check out my other Kallia videos for additional gameplay. Bye!